What if paradise wasn't safe? And what if the most beautiful places on Earth were also the most unforgiving? The Philippines is that paradox, a nation repeatedly struck by some of the most powerful typhoons, where wind and waves can transform entire landscapes overnight. Amid cliffs plunging into raging seas, volcanoes rising from unstable ground, and waterfalls crashing down from breathtaking heights, this is a place where you can truly experience, explore, and immerse yourself in raw nature. This is not just a travel destination, but a land forged by fire, water, and relentless storms. Welcome to the unseen Philippines, the wildest places hidden at the edge of the world. Coron Bay is a Japanese fleet graveyard and one of the world's most famous World War II shipwreck diving sites, where a surprise airstrike by the US Navy on September 24, 1944, sank many hidden supply ships and warships. The entire bay landscape is shaped by ancient karst architecture with giant limestone blocks from the Jurassic period, dating back 140 to 200 million years, creating dark, sheer cliffs contrasting with the turquoise water. Most of Coron Island and its surrounding waters are the ancestral domain of the Tacloban people, one of the Philippines' oldest ethnic groups, with rights to manage and protect the area under their own laws. In 1967, Coron Island was declared a wildlife and bird sanctuary, later recognized by UNESCO as part of the Palawan Biosphere Reserve due to its exceptional biodiversity. About 10 to 12 main shipwrecks form the open-air ghost fleet, with skeleton wreck lying shallow enough for snorkelers to touch history. Barracuda Lake features a peculiar hot water layer with sudden thermal shifts from around 82 degrees Fahrenheit to nearly 104 degrees Fahrenheit due to an underground mineral spring, while Kayangan Lake, the cleanest lake in the Philippines, is actually brackish with clarity allowing visibility to more than 32 feet deep. Baguio exists as a perfect climatic blueprint, a cool oasis in the high mountains, created by Americans in the early 20th century to escape the stifling heat of the lowlands. The city's most impressive landscape is its matrix of cliffside homes, where tens of thousands of colorful corrugated iron-roofed concrete houses cling tightly and stack on top of each other on steep slopes, creating a picture of urban survival that is both suffocating and spectacular. The Stobosa Valley stands out with its giant mural complex, where precarious houses are vibrantly painted in a synchronized manner, forming a powerful visual protest between the humble structures and large-scale art. Before urbanization, the city's central basin was once the Kafagway wetlands, a traditional hunting ground for the ancient Ibaloi people, laying the foundation for a long-standing indigenous history. Tacloban, located by Leyte Gulf, became a focal point in world history as the setting for the Battle of Leyte Gulf in 1944, the largest naval battle of World War II, and marking the return of General Douglas MacArthur to liberate the Philippines from Japanese occupation. This city is also known as Ground Zero of the climate apocalypse, having been almost completely wiped out by Super Typhoon Haiyan Yolanda in November 2013, one of the strongest tropical cyclones ever recorded to make landfall. The San Juanico Bridge is a prominent symbol of Tacloban and the longest bridge in the Philippines, connecting the two islands of Leyte and Samar across the San Juanico Strait. Tumalog Falls, located in Oslob, Cebu, is one of the most famous natural destinations in the Philippines, with a picturesque beauty of white water streaks cascading down moss-covered limestone cliffs. Unlike powerful waterfalls, Tumalog has a horse-tailed type water structure, where the water disperses and gently glides over the limestone cliff, forming thin, soft, curtain-like strands. The limestone cliff behind the falls is arc-shaped and juts out like a giant umbrella, forcing the water to spread out maximally over the rock surface instead of converging into a powerful torrent. More than just a tourist attraction, Tumalog Falls also plays a vital microecological role, acting as a natural regulator that maintains humidity for the dense forest vegetation before its fresh water flows into the Bohol Sea. Mount Guiting-Guiting, Romblon's crown jewel mountain, stands at 6,752 feet high and dominates the center of Sumilon Island like an impregnable natural fortress. With its prominence ranking 11th in the Philippines and 71st among the highest island peaks globally, G2 asserts its world-class status in mountaineering. The name Guiting-Guiting in the Romblomanon language means saw-toothed or jagged, accurately reflecting the sharp and rugged shape of its peaks rising to the sky. Thanks to its complete isolation in geological history, the ecosystem here boasts a huge proportion of endemic species, leading scientists to liken Sibuyan to the Galapagos of Asia. Paliton Beach, known as Little Boracay, impresses with its fine white sand and crystal-clear water, rivaling the iconic Boracay of the Philippines. Yet it retains a rare, pristine, and tranquil beauty. Located on Siquijor, also called Fire Island by the Spanish, because of its brilliant firefly glow and ancient legends of magic, this beach carries a mystical and enchanting atmosphere. The bone-white sand strip glows brightly with a powder-fine texture, creating a strong visual contrast with the surrounding tropical landscape. The sea surface is shallow, calm, and crystal clear, subtly shifting in color from pale turquoise near the shore to deep blue at the horizon, revealing an ocean view full of depth. All of this is surrounded by naturally shaded palm forests, where towering coconut trees form a giant canopy, completing the picture of a pristine and enchanting tropical paradise. Not only is it an ideal swimming spot, but Paliton's waters also connect to a pristine marine sanctuary, boasting a rich coral ecosystem especially suitable for free diving. Mount Apo, the king of mountains in the Philippines, rises to an elevation of 9,692 feet above sea level, majestically dominating Mindanao Island and stretching across the boundaries of Davao City, Davao del Sur Province, and Cotabato. Hidden beneath its lush green exterior is a colossal sleeping stratovolcano, silently releasing powerful geothermal energy despite no historical eruptions ever being recorded. The pristine primary forests at the foot of Mount Apo are also the last natural stronghold of the Philippine eagle, a rare and one of the most powerful raptors on the planet. Catanduanes stretches out into the ocean like a fragile outpost where winds and waves arrive first before reaching the Philippine mainland. This harsh geographical position has earned it the moniker, the Land of the Howling Winds, serving as the first landfall for most super typhoons forming in the Western Pacific before they sweep across the Philippines. Despite its wild nature, Catanduanes remains the abaca capital of the world, producing the most durable natural fiber used in marine applications, the paper-making industry for banknotes, and high-tech materials. The island is also compared to the Batanes of the south, with lush green pastures stretching across coastal limestone cliffs, creating a majestic landscape reminiscent of the Scottish Highlands. Coron Beach is a globally renowned surfing mecca, with its barreling, majestic waves attracting professional surfers to conquer the ocean's formidable challenges. Along the coastline, stone watchtower ruins from the 18th century, such as Batalai and Bote, still stand, bearing witness to a bloody history when local residents had to fend off raids by Moro pirates. Mayon Volcano stands out with its rare, perfectly conical shape, considered by scientists to be the most symmetrical stratovolcano on the planet, even surpassing Mount Fuji. This is a restless, destructive force and the most active volcano in the Philippines, with more than 50 recorded eruptions since 1616, constantly breathing out threatening white smoke plumes against the Bicol region's sky. Despite its dangers, in 2016, Mayon and its surrounding landscape were recognized by UNESCO as a World Biosphere Reserve due to the biodiversity extending from its foothills to its sub-summit regions. This mountain, standing approximately 8,077 feet tall, is a direct product of the Philippine Trench, where the Philippine sea plate is constantly being subducted beneath the continental arc, creating an enormous source of geological energy. Catching a full view of Mayon's summit is a rare stroke of luck due to the microclimate that often keeps the mountain shrouded in mist, and local residents believe that only those with pure hearts are allowed to see its entire form. The nutrient-rich volcanic ash transforms the foothills of Mayon into one of the most fertile agricultural regions in the Philippines, where locals accept the risk to their lives to cultivate rice, bananas, and coconuts right next to the danger zone. Kawasan Falls in Batanes, Cebu, is famous for its rare turquoise water and is a top destination for those who love exploration and adventurous experiences. Kawasan is a majestic multi-tiered waterfall system comprising 3 main, large-scale falls along with dozens of smaller natural pools hidden deep within the tropical rainforest. When visiting Kawasan, you can immerse yourself in the characteristic blue water created by a high concentration of calcium carbonate minerals, a factor that has established the Cebu region's globally renowned brand. The distinctive feature that gives Kawasan its global renown is its vibrant, cloudy turquoise water, often likened to Gatorade blue. Batanes is a solitary outpost in the open sea, lying alone between the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean, directly facing the planet's most intense tropical depressions and forcing the land to bend under nature's brutal power. To survive, the Ivatan people build sturdy limestone houses with thick thatched roofs and small, embrasure-like windows, creating a robust defensive structure against fierce storms. Valugan Beach appears like a megalithic tomb, with millions of smooth volcanic rocks, remnants from the eruptions of Mount Iraya, eroded by the ocean over thousands of years. The harsh weather frequently paralyzes transportation here, turning Batanes into an isolated island where people can be completely cut off from the outside world at any time. In Batanes, time is measured by the days of storms and the days awaiting storms, where life is constantly tense in anticipation of the next wrath from the ocean and sky. El Nido is a limestone maze dating back to the Permian period, approximately 250 million years ago, where sharp cliffs are actually the remnants of a massive, ancient coral reef uplifted from the seabed. The entire area is protected as a National Marine Resource Reserve, serving as a sanctuary for dugongs, rare sea turtles, and over 100 endemic bird species. El Nido's most striking geological feature is its hidden lagoon system, nestled deep within its limestone islands, accessible only by paddling through narrow crevices or diving through underwater caves. The Baguio archipelago consists of 45 islands, large and small, many of which remain completely pristine and untouched by human habitation, preserving their primordial beauty. Secret Beach is a secluded beach, accessible only by swimming through a small opening beneath a cliff, revealing an isolated space enclosed by towering rock walls, reminiscent of the setting in the novel The Beach. Local residents still share the legend of Yamashita's treasure from World War II, which is believed to be hidden somewhere within the intricate cave network of the Baguio archipelago. Lake Cebu, the heart of southern Mindanao, sits at an elevation of about 3,300 feet above sea level and spans 875 acres, serving as a vital river basin that sustains the entire Ala Valley and Sultan Kudarat province. This system is actually a cluster of 3 tectonic lakes, including Lake Cebu, Lake Lahit, and Lake Selaton, forming a seamless aquatic ecosystem amidst majestic mountains and forests. It is a sacred sanctuary for the indigenous Taboli and Ubo people, where every life philosophy, art, and social structure revolves around this mysterious body of water. Lake Cebu is also the birthplace of the renowned Tinalak weaving art, where Taboli women weave intricate patterns based on sacred dreams bestowed by the spirit Fudalu. The water from Lake Cebu flows through fault-line gorges to form the spectacular Seven Falls system, offering a magnificent landscape ideal for cinematic panoramic shots. The most prominent among them is Hikong Bente Falls, where a surging stream of water plunges from a 131-foot-high cliff, creating an eternal mist that blankets the entire basin below. Sumilon Island is a pioneering marine sanctuary in the Philippines and an important scientific landmark, established in 1974 by Sumilon University researchers, paving the way for global coral reef protection efforts. The island's most prominent visual highlight is its shifting sandbar, an enormous strip of white sand that constantly changes in size, curvature, and location with the season's winds and ocean currents. Although only about 60 acres in size, Sumilon maintains a clear distinction between the private area managed by an eco-resort and the public resources, which include the sandbar and the strictly monitored coral reef sanctuary. On the limestone cliffs, the ruins of the 19th century Baluarte watchtower remain, once a Spanish military outpost used to warn against slave raids by Moro pirates. Hidden deep within the island is a brackish lagoon surrounded by mangrove vegetation, forming a micro-swamp ecosystem separate from the ocean and serving as a haven for many migratory seabirds. Batalai is located on the eastern coast of Catanduanes Island, a frontline position of the Philippines facing the Pacific Ocean and part of the typhoon belt. It is known as the Land of Howling Winds because it regularly experiences the nation's first super typhoons. The Batalai Mangrove Eco Park spans about 104 acres, acting as a giant green shield, and functions as a natural levee system, absorbing the power of tsunamis and strong winds to protect inland residential areas. The 1576 event at Batalai marked a bloody clash between civilizations, as the priest's death and the indigenous people's response became a battle for survival to protect their territory from foreign influences coming from the ocean. Baybay City, located in the province of Leyte, Philippines, is a hidden gem where pristine natural beauty blends with rich history and unique agricultural products. The Pangasugan mountain range behind the city is known as the Amazon of Leyte, as international scientists recognize it boasts one of the highest biodiversity densities on the planet per square foot. When you stand at the foot of Pangasugan Mountain, the only sounds you hear are the calls of exotic birds and the wind whistling through the mountain passes, an experience completely separate from the modern world. With a nearly vertical slope, many areas of Pangasugan Mountain reach an incline of almost 90 degrees, making it nearly impossible for humans to log and inadvertently turning it into a natural, fence-free wildlife sanctuary. Boracay Island is a famous tourist paradise in the Philippines, known for its powdery white sand beaches, clear turquoise waters, and vibrant sunsets. Boracay is not just a beach paradise, but also home to White Beach, which stretches for about 2.5 miles with sand so fine it almost melts under your feet. The island boasts a tiny dog bone shape, covering an area of just under 4 square miles and measuring about 4 1/3 miles in length, which greatly amplifies any environmental impact. The uniqueness of White Beach lies in the microstructure of its sand, formed over millions of years from the decomposition of coral and calcified Halimeda algae, which keeps the sand from absorbing heat, remaining cool even under intense sun. Willie's Rock stands out as a visual anchor in the shallow, clear waters, featuring an unusual volcanic rock formation, crowned with a statue of the Virgin Mary, creating a perfect photographic composition. To protect its fragile ecosystem, the government has implemented a survival algorithm, with a precise maximum capacity of 19,215 tourists at any given time, and only those with confirmed reservations at green-certified establishments are permitted to set foot on the island. The Banaue rice terraces, dubbed the eighth wonder of the world, are a more than 2,000-year-old sculpted masterpiece created entirely by hand and with simple tools by the Ifugao people on challenging terrain. The retinal-like pattern in Batad appears as a colossal amphitheater hidden deep behind Banaue, where concentric curves embrace the mountainsides and converge at the valley floor, creating spectacular and perfect drone shots. If all the terrace edges in Banaue were laid end-to-end in a straight line, their estimated total length would reach about 12,500 miles, enough to wrap around half the circumference of the Earth, an unimaginable scale. Without modern pumps, the Ifugao people built a gravity-defying irrigation system using bamboo channels and stone-carved waterways, collecting water from cloud forests on mountaintops and distributing it perfectly down each terrace by gravity. The Ifugao planting and harvesting cycles are not based on modern calendars, but are determined by Mumbaki shamans through observing the movement of constellations and changes in wild vegetation. Zamboanga City is one of the world's largest cities by land area, spanning over 540 square miles, encompassing towering mountains and pristine rainforests that far exceed the urban scale of Manila. The city's prominent cultural symbol is the colorful Vinta sailboat, representing the rich maritime history of the seafaring tribes of the Philippines. Local cuisine impresses with curacha, an extremely rare moon crab found only in Zamboanga's waters, especially in the flavorful curacha alavar dish. Amidst the city's green spaces, the Pasonanca Tree House, built in 1960, offers a unique lodging experience within the jungle. Completing the cultural picture is the Zamboanga Hermosa Festival, held in October, featuring a vibrant Vinta boat race, honoring faith and diverse heritage. Negros Oriental, Philippines, is a land where wild nature and geological wonders blend, creating one of the most diverse and captivating destinations in the archipelago nation. Apo Island Marine Sanctuary is one of the world's most successful marine protected areas, where an intact coral ecosystem allows visitors to swim with giant sea turtle populations right off the shore. Manjuyod Sandbar, known as the Maldives of the Philippines, is an approximately 4 3/10 mile long stretch of white sand that only appears at low tide, standing out with its solitary stilt houses amidst surreal turquoise waters. Casaroro Falls appears like a white ribbon, plunging straight down from a height of over 98 feet into a steep basalt gorge, creating a majestic and distinctive beauty. This region is also dominated by the Cuernos de Negros volcanic mountain range, with its Mount Talinis Peak forming a mysterious high-altitude tropical rainforest ecosystem. In Bice Bay, hundreds of wild dolphins regularly appear, offering a vibrant and pure dolphin watching experience in the open ocean. Sohoton Cove, located on Bucas Grande Island in Surigao del Norte province, is an enclosed marine protected area spanning about 2,076 acres, often accessed from the popular surfing island of Siargao. The entire core area appears as an emerald labyrinth, with an intricate network of brackish lagoons, partially submerged caves, and massive limestone formations discreetly enclosed. Inside, the pristine, karst landscape displays a series of vertical limestone islands covered in dense primary vegetation, standing out against the crystal-clear turquoise water that allows visibility to the bottom. To protect the fragile ecosystem with its thousands of jellyfish, all motorized vehicles are prohibited, requiring visitors to travel by hand-paddled wooden boats in absolute silence. The deep, funnel-shaped geological structure and dense rock walls completely isolate Sohoton Cove from the modern world. No telecommunication or GPS signals can penetrate this limestone barrier. Sugba Lagoon is located within the Del Carmen mangrove forest, spanning more than 9,880 acres, forming one of the largest coastal ecosystems in the Philippines. Hidden among karst limestone mountain ranges, this lagoon creates an aquatic world almost completely isolated from the open ocean. The two-story wooden house in the middle of the lagoon serves as the only stopover point and a prominent visual anchor in every panoramic shot. The wooden diving board extending from the structure has become an iconic check-in spot and an ideal location for capturing slow-motion footage with the majestic limestone mountains in the background. Sugba Lagoon management enforces a strict no-waste policy, completely prohibiting single-use plastics to protect the ecosystem and the perfect clarity of its waters. Manila is the capital of the Philippines and the nation's economic, political, and cultural hub, while also being the world's most densely populated city with over 108,000 people per square mile, creating an extremely constricted urban space. Manila Bay is a globally renowned sunset destination with vibrant skies, and it is also the focal point of land reclamation and environmental cleanup projects aimed at addressing persistent pollution. Manila serves as the gateway to Southeast Asia's starkest economic contrasts, where the modern skyscrapers of Makati and BGC stand beside the slums along the Pasig River. The Pasig River, once considered ecologically dead in the 1990s, is now undergoing a revival with riverside park projects and a public ferry system, reflecting efforts to improve the urban environment. Manila frequently tops global rankings for severe traffic congestion, where a journey of about 6 miles can stretch to 3 hours, turning people's time and patience into exhausted resources. The Pasig River is a geographical link approximately 15.5 miles long, connecting Laguna de Bay Lake to the West Philippine Sea via Manila Bay, forming a vital hydrological artery for the capital city. Along the riverbanks lies Malacañang Palace, the official residence of the President of the Philippines, making Pasig a symbol of political power and history for centuries. Jones Bridge, spanning the river in the Binondo area, was restored in a French neoclassical architectural style, bringing a rare classical European beauty to the heart of this tropical city. In the past, the river was central to a vibrant riverside culture, hosting sailing festivals and inspiring many romantic and tragic literary and musical works by Filipinos. During the rainy season, water hyacinths grow thickly on the river's surface, forming movable green islands that starkly contrast with the dark water and the grey concrete landscape when viewed from above. Intramuros, nicknamed the Walled City, stands out with its formidable system of fortifications, ancient cobblestone streets, and a multitude of the capital's most significant heritage structures. Intramuros was designed in a Spanish grid pattern across an area of approximately 160 acres, encircled by a coral stone wall system nearly 20 feet thick and 43 feet high, forming a robust urban fortress. Its cobblestone streets and centuries-old Spanish architectural ruins stand like silent specters, quietly witnessing the rise and fall of various empires. This place once proudly sang hymns and was also shattered under a rain of bombs and bullets during one of humanity's bloodiest battles. The San Agustin Church is a prime UNESCO heritage site and the oldest standing structure in the Philippines, distinguished by its robust Baroque architecture and intricate carvings. The entire area is recognized as a national cultural treasure and is protected under the Republic Act, aiming to restore and preserve the historical identity of Old Manila in its original condition. Vigan is Asia's most intact colonial city, honored by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1999 for its nearly complete preservation of 16th century Spanish urban planning. The city boasts unique hybrid architecture, combining European stone foundations, traditional Filipino wooden upper floors, and curved Chinese-inspired tiled roofs, creating a style found nowhere else in the world. Before becoming a romantic tourist destination, Vigan was once the powerful capital of northern Philippines, serving as the political, religious, and commercial center of the Ilocandia region for over 300 years. In 2014, Vigan was recognized as one of the 7 new wonder cities of the world, asserting its prominent heritage status on the global map. Calle Crisologo is the sole's visual axis of Vigan, featuring cobblestone streets and a complete ban on motorized vehicles, offering a perfect historical setting as if turning back time. Cebu City is the historical and cultural heart of the Philippines, known as the Queen of the South due to its central role in the economy, commerce, and tourism of the Visayas region. This is where a significant historical event occurred when Ferdinand Magellan arrived in the Philippines in 1521. Marking the beginning of Spanish colonial rule and the introduction of Christianity to the nation. Magellan's Cross and the Basilica del Santo Niño are 2 sacred religious symbols, attracting millions of devotees and tourists each year, especially during the vibrant Sinulog Festival. Fort San Pedro, the oldest military structure in the Philippines, is a living testament to its colonial past, with sturdy coral stone architecture and a strategic seaside location. Today, Cebu City thrives with a modern skyline, bustling commercial districts, and serves as a gateway to the Philippines' Paradise Islands, where the past and present intertwine in a dynamic urban tapestry.